Buy Me Like Me. The first thing I'm going to show you is how I took a beat. Any beat will do, especially if I haven't set up. Say, for example, you're starting out for the first time making music, you want to get into production, and you don't have a clue what you're doing. You have to start somewhere. And usually that's the mixtape circuit. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean getting the mixtape, getting music together and selling it, because first of all, you have to have a collection of music, a catalog. If you don't have that, you have to borrow, take some music, put it down so that you can record your vocal over it. And what I mean by put it down is place that music from wherever you take it from, loop a section of it, put it into an audio program, a multi-track program, such as Sony Acid. Let me see. This one here. Here, look. Acid Music Studio 10. So I use that one. It's very good. I love it. So I put the beat into that. I edit it through another program called SoundForge. Here's that one, SoundForge Pro 10. And I combine these two programs with some plugins known as VSTs, which stands for Virtual Studio Technology. They allow you to use the same type of technology inside the computer that you would use in a professional studio. So in a professional studio, for example, you'd have your compressors, your limiters, your noise gates, your equalizer, your enhancers, your vocoder. You can do away with all that hardware and just get the virtual sound technology or the VST version and put it into these audio programs such as Sony SoundForge Pro 10 or Acid Studio Pro. What version was that? I think, was that 13? Regardless of the version, oh, it's 10 as well. Vegas Pro is the video editor that I would use to edit videos, and that's what you're watching this. After I've edited it, you're watching the finished product now. So Acid Music Pro Studio and Sony SoundForge Pro 10 are the two programs that allow you to put the VSTs into them and edit and manipulate your audio. So you'd take the beat, you'd manipulate it in SoundForge, you'd put it into Sony. And the good thing about Sony is it allows you to beat map. And beat mapping it's a technology that allows you to find the rhythm of the track. Because without a rhythm, you have no fluidity from one bar to the next bar in the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a measure of 4 bars in a piece of music at a particular tempo. The software then allows you to find that tempo, and then you can write something to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is take a beat and beat map it. The second thing I'm going to show you how to do is to take lyrics, set up the software to record using the UMC202HD. And then the third thing I'm going to do is make my own piece of music, which that's going to be in another video, but I'm just letting you know that there's a whole series of lessons coming your way to show you how I do what I do. Now, how I started in producing music was I didn't know what equipment to use. I always wondered, how do they make their music sound like this? And by they, I mean my brothers in America. I listened to the New York stuff. I listened to the West Coast stuff that came out later. And even though I love New York stuff, I have a tendency to move more towards melodies, music. So that's why when Dr. Dre came out, I wanted my music to sound like his. And when I listened to his music, I tried my best to emulate that sound. But the reason I couldn't come close to that sound, of course, the obvious reason is because he had better equipment. But the other reason was I didn't understand the technology behind manufacturing those realistic sounds to make it sound as if he had professional musicians playing. And on some tracks, he did have professional musicians. And VSTs were the secret to that. And an idea of how to mix audio so that the music doesn't overpower the vocal and vice versa. The vocal doesn't overpower the music. Now I'm at that skill level. I can now teach you to do it and share that skill set with you. Now I'm not going to show you everything because there are tricks that I will keep to myself. However, I will give you enough information to put you on a path where you can create your own compositions quite easily. Now you've seen the software I'm going to be using. You don't have to use that software. You could take this as a blueprint, as fundamental principles of how to produce a piece of music and apply it to any other piece of software that edits your audio or helps you to make a soundtrack like Sony Acid Pro. So now that explanation's out of the way, let the fun begin. And if you've made it through that introduction, thank you so far for watching. Let's continue with the lesson. Buy me, like me. Well, it seems we are live and recording. I've just opened a piece of music from what I call the Stolen Porn Beat series, which, well, in essence, are pieces of music ripped out of adult movies and looped and then used in the background of certain presentations. Now, I'm not going to go into the legalities of that, but what I will say is that I have a piece right here that I renamed Powernomics. I've now placed that piece of music, that soundtrack, into a program that I like to use when I am building audio compositions called Acid Music Studio 10, Sony Acid. On this occasion, as the audio wave file is a certain length, a product within the program called Beat Mapper Wizard has opened up. And let's read it together. Beat Mapper. Step 1. The beat mapper has determined the location of the first downbeat. That means the beginning of the percussive, the rhythm, so that the program can try its best to locate a tempo or a rhythm for the piece of music you're using. Verify and change it if necessary. I've done that because this downbeat was further up. So what I've actually done is pulled it right to the back or the beginning of the track because that's where I looped it from. So we'll go next. Step 2, the beat mapper has estimated the length of one measure. Verify and change it necessary. So to verify it, I just press play. It's basically showing me here that the tempo it's determined it is playing at is 73.5 BPMs or beats per minute. So we'll play it and listen. I think that's slightly off. It's coming in too soon. So let's stretch it out a bit. That's better. still do a little work. A little bit closer. That's better. Alright, we'll stop there. I like that. Click next. And step 3, inspect each measure to ensure accuracy. Now what this does is it takes you through the entire composition and allows you to set up loop points per each measure. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one measure. 2, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. That's the second measure, and so on and so forth. And then it goes 3, 4, and continues until the end of the song. So let's listen to this and see how it sounds. That's not bad. Let's go to the next measure. That's completely off, mate. That's a good thing that you can adjust this accordingly. Let's move this measure up a bit more. Let's listen to it now. See? That's even better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this entire track, beat map it, and then come back and we'll take it from there. The beat mapper has finished the entire loop, and it seems to be an average tempo of 73.005 beats per minute. The total amount of measures was 20, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 2, 3, 4, 20 measures of that count, of the 4 count, and we'll click next to see what's in store. Finished. This file is now beat mapped and will play back in sync with the rest of your project. The options below allow you to further customize how the file is handled in the project. Change project tempo to match beat map track. Preserve pitch of the beat map track when tempo changes. Save beat mapper information with file. It's clever. Finish. Okay. So what are we looking? Oh yeah, there we go. 73.005. So this is excellent, because if I wanted now to pick a rhythm for the track, the software just did it for me. So all I have to do is follow the rhythm, add my instrumentation, and build the track from there. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll come back in a minute when I've put a few more elements together. All right, I have an idea that I think will work. Dude, just relax. See, to get this with this voice meter banana to work, to actually record the audio, I go in the audio device and switch on my device, which is the UMC ASIO driver, ASIL, UMC202HD, right? But to actually get it to record into the system so you can hear it, I think I need to do voice meter virtual and apply that. Okay, and let's see. Verse 2, care not how you do. Father calls him a Jew, cause he got better cash flow than you. I hope you're paying attention, students, ladies and gentlemen, because this is very simple. This is how I do it with the UMC202-404 combination. Check it out. Mikhail Amir Rahim, YouTube, one man dream team. Registered by me like me limited 2016. Paperwork came to the crib like Billie Jean. Focus, get it right, moonwalking all on your team.
Organizing things, regular prescription codeine. Steady lying to the doctor, you don't need it, you a fiend. Time to stop hurting yourself. Blood is gasoline. Doctors pay student loans too, now I mean, but he's still gonna write that prescription. The addiction's a two-way street. Two fiends for the price of a treat. Fiending, go ahead speak. 2017 is sweet. Real talk, work is deep. Temperton is gone. Ain't no heat wave in these London streets. Cold without the central heat, and we still eating cause we meek. With no prison term because we learned that talk is cheap. Without the back and the action, your mouth is clapping like them body cheeks. Quiet down, one squeeze, funeral, dead meat. Learn the rules and play the game so well you think he cheats. Sneaking Cheetos and Doritos in between those business sheets. Like those expert super Negroes kung fu hustling for weeks. Stacking paper to bounce and leave the boarding house of freaks. Best to write a new plan, cozy down to the feet. Something you can follow tomorrow or by the end of the week. Follow this on social media, subscribe and tweet. Buy me, like me, Gematria's like diabetic sweet. Yeah, baby. Verse 1, son. That's how it's done. Verse 2, care not how you do. Father calls him a Jew, cause he got better cash flow than you. Quick hooks translate to quick books, you know how he do. He's a cash cow, you can call him Mr. Moo. More frugal even than the tigers that escape from zoos. Only to take the president's hand like, baby, I need you. Acting like a Jedi wildlight, took your saber, what you gon' do? Alarmist, Darth Nicodamus, the force is not with you. Give you nothing except a plan to do better, bro. Put salt on them icy roads, then we cook them salty toads. Wonder who followed him home, trying to break into his dome. You're gonna have an event horizon if it don't leave his ass alone. Haters hate and nights explode. Hagen dogs, creamy loads, mess your swag up in your flow. Sweep them girls up like in Vogue. Walk the walk or hit the floor. Nah, don't bother to close the door. His melody, Tron legacy, solid state like whoa. Verse 3, playing the game of death better than Bruce Lee, because it's actually the game of life, like on TV. To enjoy your life and your choices, living is the key. You ain't getting no job, so don't even send your CV. Take inspiration from the entrepreneurs you see, working harder than detectives, investigating thievery. You could go to church a day, wouldn't believe in thee. God's science of black power, lyrical shower frequently. Beat banger, business planner, stay cool, watch your manners. Messing with the wrong emotions, holy shit. David Banner turning green with the cash, smacking ass. Hollywood gangsters, all them bitches are lying. Smell his fingers, that's the fucking answer. Casting couch, open mouth off the director's cuff. Grab the mic, treat it rough, cause they like him young and buff. Skirts up, pretty muff, rub your scruff, take a snuff. Pour the milk on that cookie, now that pudding sugar puff. Kitty cat, black on black, spread them cheeks, sniffing crack. Good thing she soaked the cooch, or we'd send Panani's back. 20% maybe telling the truth, 80% bull crap. Lying bitches like these rappers tossing salad for contracts.
They toss salad, he toss ballads over these beats for you bastards. Bass breaking, earth shaking, jiggly jiggly. Watch the masses, you can practice or you won't. Still never defeat the master. Try to have a kung fu brawl, throwing chairs, broken glasses. Sit your ass back down, laid up with them trailer trashes. Only pass you get is for them melanoma pastry passes. Cancer clinic, faced it mimic, Honda Civic with the scratches. Candy paint without a blemish, suckers catch 1,000 lashes. So that's it, man. You saw how I did it. You see me take the beat map it, make sure the rhythm was correct, make a few adjustments, clean it up, loop it, extend it so it covers the duration of the lyrics, which you see in front of you. I wrote the lyrics, put them down, 3 verses, tidied up lyrics, and that's basically how you would take a piece of music, your own, another one for a mixtape, for example. Use the Euphoria UMC202HD. Switch between ASIL drivers using Voice Meter Banana. You can't do it without it. Get that Voice Meter Banana, which is your new improved super fandangled audio mixer, which allows you to route audio signals through your computer with the modern day crap, I repeat crap, input output, because it's only got one port, whereas the other laptops back in the day used to have two. This voice meter banana solves that issue. You swap between, as I said earlier, or just now, the ACL drivers. So you can listen to it, record your lyrics, and then swap back and play it back. And it won't interfere with anything else. It's not as simple as it should be, but following this video, I'm hoping that you can get similar results, because I'm so busy making content. I wrote back to a subscriber telling him that, oh, it's going to be ready like next week. It's like a month. It's over a month now. So that's how it goes. Anyway, I hope you appreciate it. And now a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. I've been Mikhail Rahim. In fact, I've enjoyed making this video. I love making these videos. Now here's the thing. I want to put out much more videos, much more content, but I want you to know when those videos are coming out. Now, if you want to stay in tune with when the videos are being released, we all know that sometimes YouTube does not send you those notifications. So it would be a great thing if you could not just click the subscribe link and give a thumbs up, click the like, but also send your email to buymelikeme@gmail.com, and in the subject put add me to your super duper contact list, and I'll do that. And whenever I've got a new video, I'll email you. I might even have something to sell you, something that can make your life a little easier, a little more pleasant. Might be software, might be hardware, might be advice, might be an ebook. But if you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this video.